Rudiments are the foundation of all great drumming. And all you have to do is look at some of the greats to see it for yourself. Take, for example, Buddy Rich and Neil Peart. If you listen to their playing, you hear the cleanliness and the musicality that they're capable of. And if you watch them, you can see that their hands are technically proficient. And the best way to do that is through learning rudiments at a very high level. So today, I want to talk to you about how you use rudiments to build your foundation stronger and better so that you can break through any sort of limitations that you might be feeling when you're playing. All right, so we're going to use two rudiments as our example today. First rudiment is the paradiddle, okay? The rudiment that you should all learn. And it's 4 notes with this sticking with a strong accent at the beginning. So I'm just going to play a right hand paradiddle only, just the one. Here we go. Now watch closely to my sticks. We start up high. This is an accent. We're going to get it by naturally dropping the weight of our arm, holding the stick into the practice pad. And then all of the other notes are low and soft and controlled. Check it out one more time. The ability to do that is lacking in most of the students that I work with. And that's something we work on. And it changes everything about their playing. What's happening here is your ability to go from an upstroke or from a high note, it's not really an upstroke yet, but from a note that is up high to this note that's down low with ease and with some sort of control. Okay? So without this, we don't really have a paradiddle. We have something like this, which could be any random 4 notes put together. But with this, you can start to create phrasing in your playing, in any sort of drumming that you want to do. So down here you see a really simple exercise. I've talked about it in my videos before, and I'm going to keep talking about it because it's that important. And there's different levels of understanding and of execution for this exercise, but for our sake today, this is it, to go from a strong accent to a soft tap. I even used capitals and lower cases to try to show that a little bit more, but to go from a to a and then back up. So we have a downstroke connected to an upstroke. That's it. That is one of the foundational pieces of drumming that I think most of us need to work on more, myself included. I do this stuff every day still to make sure that I'm maintaining my chops, because if you don't use it, you're probably going to lose it. So downstroke to an upstroke, and the transition of those two things is massively important. Check it out. Flams. All right, we'll put some stickings down here for you. We're going to start with a left hand low and our right hand up high. All right, and then we're actually going to set up for the next flam too as we play this. Big accents here. The next one will be a right hand down low with the left hand up high. You can probably already see it visually on here. We have the same thing going on. A right hand that starts up high and is then controlled down low, going from a downstroke and keeping it down. And this left hand is doing the same thing from here, well, it'd go this way, all around the world to there, where it stays low. This pops up over and over again in all of our rudiments. Check it out. Right hand up high, left hand down low. I'm going to play a flam and then switch for the next one. All right, and then the same thing. If I do just one hand for a flam, it looks like this, which is exactly what this is again. So this ability to do accent taps or downstroke to an upstroke is found in so many of our rudiments. So by using them, the rudiments not only become our language when we play drums, but they almost become the exercises themselves for what we do. I mean, this is an exercise of this. This is the foundation. This is the most elemental level of what you're really doing here. And sometimes we have to break it out and practice it on our own to drill it. And then there are other ways we can execute these in the practice room to enhance that as well. All right, so today's big thing is the ability to do this, using your accent tap or your downstroke to an upstroke control to help you create more musicality in your playing. And if you can do this, it makes your technique a little bit more elite. And if this one looks easy, there's other versions. You can speed it up. We can create more complex rhythmic content with accent tap patterns. It all depends what level you're at. But no matter what level you're at, this is going to be helpful. This is going to help you get to the next goal you have. So rudiments are the foundation of all great drumming. I truly believe that. It has helped hundreds of my students, right? So if you're feeling like you're practicing a lot, but you still feel stuck, you're not alone in that. Most drummers struggle to fix their things on their own. And it's because you need a clear and simple system that's going to help you build great hands. And with this clear and simple approach, using the rudiments, breaking them down the way we do today and the way I have in my other videos, it's what will help you develop an elite level of technique and of technical understanding. I truly believe that anyone is capable of this, all right? Now, we all have different peaks probably, right? But whatever level you're at now, there's more behind it. You just gotta utilize these things in the best way possible. And if you do that, you'll eventually be able to play anything you want with confidence and ease. All right? So break this down for yourself, okay? I want you to look at the rudiments and try to identify just this moment in every rudiment. It's in almost all of them. There's a few where it's not, but it's very rare. That's your homework if you wanted to challenge yourself a little bit, all right? And if you want to challenge yourself in other ways, I run a 3-day challenge where we go into a lot of detail on this system that I've developed and have used with hundreds of my students over the last decade plus. So check out that link below this video. You'll get more info on what that challenge is if you're curious. I don't do them all the time, but it'll tell you in there when the next one's happening if you're curious. And if you are doing it, grab a seat before they're gone because they are limited. I try to make sure that people really get the time that they're deserving of and can really be beneficial to them. So check it out. Drop me a comment to let me know what you want to see more of and what I can create that can help you better, because I want to keep serving you. I want to keep passing on the good word of rudimental drumming because I truly believe it really is the foundation of everything we do, no matter what you're playing in drums or percussion. And I just needed to sort of emphasize this a little bit for you today because I truly believe it's that important. Okay? So keep drumming, have fun with it, but have a system for yourself and have some clarity in your practicing so that you can get unstuck and keep getting better. See you next time.